Haru to you and you and you. Happy holidays. It's Mama Bear, aka Bernadette, and I am here today with you. Holy cow, where is the chat? Let me say hi to everyone. Hey everybody. Hey everyone. I am here to do live readings for you today for free. My holiday gift to you. And oh, it is so nice to see everyone here. Christina, Raven, Keith, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? It's the holiday time, and sometimes we don't have quite as many. Oh, Francie Epps, you're here. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. And so how is everybody? Hello, loves. Hello, classmates. Hello, Raven. How is everybody? Are you getting ready for the holidays? I think something has destroyed my chat. Hold on. Can you really? Somebody let me go with lipstick on my teeth? You're in big trouble. They don't call me Mama Bear for nothing. Okay, you can hear me because Keith is answering. Yay! Let me turn up my sound just a little bit. And we will get started with I'm doing okay, Keith. Thanks for asking. I sure do appreciate it. And we'll wait for a few. Dana, how are you? Hugs and love to you. You. We will get started here in just a minute. I clicked on a little bit early. You didn't see the lipstick. Thank you, Lisa. I'm glad. Misplaced oddity. Oh, wow. Oh, hello. Thank you, Dana. I look fantastic, all beautiful and stuff. Um, I did a what am I trying to tell you? A video podcast a couple days ago, and I wore these green glasses, and everybody was like, "Where did you get those glasses?" So let me just tell you, hey, Julie MT, how are you? Um, I I got them on Temu.com. Temu's real, y'all, no joke. My sister and I buy there from all the time. They had a huge sale on glasses. It's $1.98. They're the cutest things ever. And so hey, Donna Allen from California. That's awesome. We're gonna hey Michelle, how are you, honey? We're just gonna wait a couple more minutes for more people to get here. I know, Dana, don't you love Temu? I love Temu. And I hope you guys appreciate my sweater, Feliz Navidad, with my Chihuahua, my Chihuahua. Oh, wait, hold on. Where am I? My Chihuahua and my Christmas cactus. It's the cutest thing ever. Walmart, $11.97. Thank you very much. Emily Ackerson, I seem tired. Thanks, Emily. I love you too. I am a little tired this morning. I've been burning the candle at both ends. I am desperately working to get this mentoring class launched. Well, I can launch it today, but I got to describe everything that goes in it. And that has taken me forever and ever, because it's a for real mentoring class. It's not one of those kooky, things where you pay $9 million and all you get is access to a bunch of pre-recorded videos and pre-recorded meditations, and all that's fine and everything, but what do you do with all of that? Like, how do you put the pieces of the puzzle together? Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. But thank you, Emily, for pointing out that I look a little tired. I thought I put enough makeup on, but apparently I didn't. I was going for drag queen, but because their makeup is always flawless. It might be my voice. I have hey Monica from Tejas. I lived in Houston for four of the best months, or for the best years of my life. Who else is here? Donna Allen. Hey. Anyway, I didn't mean it in a bad way. Is there a good way to say somebody looks tired? I'm teasing you, honey. I am teasing you. Well, hey, I do not want to murder your name. Lathavia Maharaj. I know I got Maharaj right. I know I got that right. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna get started with readings. You think I look refreshed and fabulous? Thank you very much. Beth, hey, from Wyoming. Yay. I'm doing my shaman rattle because let me tell you guys something. There has been, oh my gosh, there has been more crazy psychic energy swirling around my office and really my home than you can imagine. The synchronicities have been crazy. And Dana Walsh, I hope you don't really mind. Oh my God, Illumina Rose, how are you? I am so glad to see you. I was just thinking about you the other day. You guys, this is my dear friend, Illumina Rose. She lives in Australia. She is truly one of the most gorgeous human beings I've ever seen in my life, both inside and out. She doesn't even look real. She's so beautiful. She's like Australia Barbie. That's really what she is. So take a look at her page, Illumina Rose on Facebook. She's amazing. She's an amazing healer. She's an amazing reader. I'm so glad to see you. And so, hey, Alice Murray and Alesco Graphics and Gina and everybody. So we're gonna get started with readings. And Dana, I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna sell you out for one thing. So I was talking to my friend Dana Walsh just a couple days ago, and I always pull a card for everybody at the out from my deck. And if you don't know me, if we haven't met yet, I am the creator and publisher of the multi award winning and best selling deck, the Arc Animal Tarot and Oracle deck. Yes, I'm bragging about it today. And I'm also the author of Wisdom of the Wild Ones, the Encyclopedia of Animal Spirit Guides. It is also a multi-award winning. We've won a Nautilus Award and IPPY Award, which in the world of publishing is a really big deal. We took silver in both of those categories for those awards, which is a big deal because I titled my book an encyclopedia, and encyclopedias never win things like that. But it's a 724 page book. There are 300 animals in it. If you don't have it, I literally have a handful of copies left. It's going out of print. It's a long story. I have an agent. I'm not allowed to publish any more of my stuff until we get the new deck out, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, that's who I am. And basically a really big goofball. So I pulled a card for Dana, and it was the unicorn card. You should have seen the look on her face. I think she probably has a bruise at the bottom of her jaw from her jaw went whap. And she had pulled a card, and it was the unicorn card. And I just finished out a class. Some of my students are on here. Welcome, you guys. And in this class, it was healing trust issues by working with animal spirit guides, right? So, so in this class, unicorn energy came over and basically took over the entire class for the entire time that we did the class, which was like, I don't know. I think I ended up giving double the amount of classes we're talking about, or that they were supposed to get. Some because I was trying to make up from some things I'm late getting them, and some because it was a really special class, right? And I just wanted them to keep going and keep getting. They were just about there and getting what they wanted. So if you are experiencing unicorn energy right now, you are not alone. You are not. And then this month, oh my God, you pulled unicorn last night. Emily, you are hilarious. Thank you, Michelle Oliver, for telling me I'm beautiful. I really do appreciate that. Today that will get everybody a reading. Tell me I'm beautiful, you get a reading. Michelle Oliver, I'm not joking. I started to tap into your energy while I was making that joke. But Michelle, could you put in the chat, have you been experiencing headaches lately, or some pain behind your eyes, or somewhere in the top of your head, maybe even some sinus stuff? At the back of your throat. I just feel a lot of pain and a lot of discomfort. Where did you go? Hey, Trisha Doyle, good to see you again. Michelle Oliver, please type yes so that I know. Oh my gosh, Sasby from Scotland. Here's my best. Oh God, what was his name? Every woman and men too in love with him. Oh sweet, he was starred in The Rock. Gentlemen, welcome to The Rock. Sean Connery. Tell me that wasn't a good Sean Connery impression. Gentlemen, welcome to The Rock. Anyway, I need to know. Yes. Okay, Michelle, I'm in your energy. I know. And the first thing I'm going to tell you is, sorry guys, I forgot what I was saying. I went into psychic mode, and that's when I start to get really serious. I want to make sure that the messages that you get are evidentiary, meaning they're evidential. They're not just, I see you surrounded by angels. You're always surrounded by angels, and you're always surrounded by your spirit guides, and you're always surrounded by your loved ones. You don't need a psychic to tell you that. You really don't. You just need to tell yourself that. So, which is a good thing, because some of us knuckleheads really see, because I snort live on the internet. which someone's going to get one day and make the biggest meme out of, which will be cool because it'll make me famous. It'll be awesome. But anyway, Michelle Oliver, I'm getting serious now. Hey, oh, from Cornwall, England. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so Michelle, the first thing you got to do is you've got to get with the program on that headache stuff and the pain. I don't know if it's so what I'm hearing is it's probably allergies. And I am not a medical professional of any kind in any way, but you've got a tendency to only ever want to go the way of the absolute organic, and this time that's not going to work. And I feel like I can't believe I'm doing this. I never do medical anything because I'm not a medical professional. You cannot hold me responsible. I'm telling you now, we'll play this back should anything ever happen. You cannot hold me responsible for anything that may happen to you medically, because I always advise people to seek out medical professionals, people with the degrees and all those letters behind their names. But I want to hold my jaw on the right side, and I want to do something with my teeth. You very well may have an infection in your jaw somewhere, like in your teeth, or you might have your whole life experienced dental problems, like you've always had oh, sweet mother of God, that hurts. Michelle, can you please let me know that I'm in your energy? Hey, Annette, good morning. Okay. If you noticed, I kept my face straight to the camera. That means I can't see the chat. I have no idea who's asking what or what. I turn around and there's a person named Tracy Tooth. Michelle, if that doesn't tell you what you need to know, then I don't even know. And hey, Bernadette. Hey, honey. Dana, thank you for hey, Katrina. The glasses, Katrina, Temu.com, $1.98. They had it on sale. Melinda or Michelle. Okay. So, Dana, thank you for doing my marketing. You and Dawn, you guys are great at it. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, all that kind of thing. I always forget to do that, but I'm very grateful when you do, because the search engines love that when you do that. And go figure, I'm a professional search engine optimization person. I get over 1 million people a month to my websites. So I know how to do it, except for when I do these things. But, and I forgot to, hey, Cheryl, welcome, honey. Cheryl, I think I can get to you Friday, by the way. Michelle, I went to the dentist a couple days ago and I'm taking antibiotics for my tooth. Okay. So for those of you watching, what I want to point out to you is, Michelle just gave me the yes, the evidence that you're getting is correct. And here's why I tell you that. I'm not saying, look at what Mama Bear can do. I'm not. But there are a lot of people that come to me as a mentor, as a teacher, that kind of thing. And that's the direction that my business is going in, is to really step fully into mentorship and fully into teaching, because I can do readings for, however many people a month. But if I can train people to do the same level of readings, and they can go out and do them each month, can you imagine the amount of people that can be touched and changed and healed and get all the info, have the direction that they need in life and that they're looking for, and all their fears can go away, and just, on and on and on. Can you imagine how many people that will get to? So that's what I'm being called to do, especially by the Animal Allies. Okay. So, hey, Julie. So, okay. So I'm glad you're getting that taken care of. Right. It's a date, Cheryl. I am so festive. You guys, last year, just to be honest, just to put it out there, I almost died last year during the Christmas holiday, like twice. And it was, both my sisters had COVID. It was a nightmare. We don't even know why it happened. We're still trying to figure that out spiritually, right? Obviously we called that into our life, and we don't even know. This year, I'm like, I am pumping up the volume, got my nails did, got some new glasses. I am, I'm doing it all. I'm doing all the things. So all of that being said, Michelle, I'm back to your reading. And then this is not about me. This is about y'all, but it's about y'all because when I look through the thread, I happen to know things about some people in the thread. because I've read for them and they've come to classes and that kind of thing. And I'm telling you guys, 2024 is the year of massive change for the better. So if you have wanted, well, hey, David, how are you? You guys, this is my dear friend, David Birch. Let me introduce him. He is a Qigong master and he has put together for the mentorship that I'm offering for this coming year. He has put together the most miraculous Qigong class that was created over 2,000 years ago and works with 5 different animals for their flow, for their energy, it is astonishing and he's astonishing at it. So check him out. It's David Birch. David, um, put your website URL please in the chat. I don't remember if it's davidbirch.com. I don't remember what it is, but anyway, and if you take my mentorship, then you'll get that special class that he's offering just for my students. And it's crazy amazing. And also we've got Patricia Telesco, who is a legend in the pagan Wiccan witch community. She's got 135 books on the market. She has survived the publishing industry, survived it for over 30 years. And she's going to come in and talk about publishing and, that kind of thing. Anyway, oh my God, Catherine Windsor, how are you? Oh, an amazing angel reader. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do is, for you guys that didn't see the monthly tarot spirit scope readings, Michelle, I am getting back to you. The link is, I just put it in there. It's cardinal is the animal that showed up for December, and to go from unicorn to cardinal is just it is just really awe-inspiring. So red is the color of your root chakra. We are at the last month of the year. Whatever. Oh, Katie. Oh, I'm so glad Jim told you to join us. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my God, we just love Jim Sheritz. He is just the nicest, kindest man ever, 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 ever. And I suspect a very good reader. So I've seen him read once or twice in his YouTube videos that he's done. I'm very proud of him for stepping into that. And I'm proud of you for stepping into starting to do that also. So all of that said, please watch that video about the spirit animal scopes for December, because if you have a dream of any kind, if you have a wish, if you have a want, you don't wish, you don't want, you don't all of those things, you choose, right? That's what I always say. And moving into 2024, you're not going to have a choice. The energies at the very beginning of the year are going to say to you, do it or get off the pot. And it's gonna blow past you. You're gonna get left in the dust if you do not pick yourself up, put on your big panties, boy, girl, whatever you identify with, and get going, even if it's 15 minutes a day. Everybody has 15 minutes a day to commit to something that they truly want. If you don't want it, and quit crying about it to people because you don't want it. Cry about something else, but not that, right? And I'm really serious about that. The mama bear is, where are my, hold on. I'm fixing to put my mama bear pads on and start lecturing, but y'all got to get it done, right? Okay, so that's what we say in the South, get her done. All right, so I'm coming back to Michelle with this reading. Hey, Catherine. Catherine, look in Facebook and your email in about 2 days, 2 to 3 days. Look for something from me. It's that outline finally of that mentorship, and you're going to fall over. So all that said, I hope you're still here, Michelle. So, oh, red is Archangel Uriel. There you have it. I didn't know. I'm just now getting, like, seriously getting into angels because of some crazy experiences I've had. So Michelle, I'm going to go back to, we've got the evidence. And so I want to go back into giving you this message. Also, I feel, oh, I never do this. I'm going to say it again. I'm not a medical professional. You've got some disturbance in the bottom of your stomach. And that's where I feel like you hold all of your tension, is in your sacral and your solar plexus. Now, there is, Michelle, please tap me on this chat and let me know that you're here. You've got you've got a major change that you're considering, and you don't even really get the chance or the time to consider it. It's just happening in spite of itself. I need to make sure that I am got, hey, from Tampa. Um, I I feel like you are going through it despite yourself. You've got to go with the flow, because right now it looks like it's a dead end. It looks scary, but it's not. It's gonna get better, and it's gonna be okay, and it's gonna be good for you. Whatever this change is. I keep hearing career, 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 career. Hey, Kimberly Thoreau, misplaced oddity. Wow. Okay. Hey, Rhiannon. Oh, I'm so happy to see all the familiar names and the new ones too. Thank you, you guys. I really appreciate it. I hope from now on I will be more regular doing these free readings. I used to do them twice a week. I believe I'll be able to get back to doing that starting this. I won't, well, this week, no, but next week and the weeks from there. Um, Thank you, Dana. Please like and subscribe. And you're not seeing Teapot today because I'm Jetta Joe, because I just totally forgot to tell her we were having a live. She probably didn't even know we're having a live. So oh, Pearl. Hey, Sandra. Thank you, Cheryl. So all of that said, I don't see Michelle. Maybe she had to go. But the bigger news is, hey, Trisha, you got to stop holding everything in. You've got to have an outlet. Oh no. Oh, Michelle, I'm so sorry for you. Hey, Lisa Lewis. So you've got to have an outlet. You've got to be willing to talk this out to some people. Hey, Frank, how are you, honey? And so, hey, Mary Margaret, you got to do that. I don't see you on the chat, so I'm going to move on to the next person and get them some messages. And so, Christina Stone, I am going to go to you. You always need messages. I know you do, but we haven't been able to connect for your class. Hey, Kathy, how are you? You have a blessed day too, honey. Christina Stone, we really have to connect and get your class thing going. Okay. So, Lord. So, Christina, I've got 3 really, oh, no, oh, 4. Look, they were hiding. Okay, Christina, I'm going to go through this reading, and you guys, I want you to know, when someone does a reading, what's happening is it may not be your reading, and you may not get a reading that day, but every word or a bunch of the words or the metaphors or the whatever, in these are probably bothering you guys because they're constantly jiggling. They may be for you also. When there's more than one person standing there and the messages are flowing, then it very well could be for that person as well. So listen up and see what you get. All right. Also, just as a general thing, I feel like a lot of people in the thread have a problem in some way with some autoimmune issue, whether it's rheumatoid arthritis, Sjogren's syndrome, lupus, fibromyalgia. I don't know what it is, but I feel like a lot. Aw, you like the jingles? I feel like a bunch of you have issues with, hey, Brenda Lee, hey, um, a bunch of, thank you, Dana. She it would be very helpful if you would subscribe to my channel and like this video. It's super helpful. But if you do, I really want to send an overall healing out to all. Not that other issues are not important, but there's something going on around this time of the year where so many people that have autoimmune things, they're flaring like no joke. And I'm hearing from so many people. And so if you're contending with that, I am sorry for you. Believe me, I understand. perfectly. So I'm just sending a healing out. But Christina Stone, we're going to talk some serious turkey here. And for those of you that are watching, you've got to know about my channel. Um, I say it like it is. I don't sugarcoat what spirit tells me to say. It's not my job to censor spirit. I'm not a censor person. So here we go. 5 autoimmunes. Oh, that's great, Bernadette. Good Lord, honey. Oh my God, Christina. Oh my God. Oh my God, degenerative disc. Believe me, I know what that is. All right. So the first one we're going to start with is this. So this is the Minotaur. And in Greek mythology, the Minotaur, this poor fella, he's born of a queen that cheats on her king husband, King Minos, and she cheats with an actual bull. And we're not going to have a conversation about bestiality. That's yeah. But in the myth, that's what happened. She gets pregnant. She has this little boy. So King Minos, of course, loses his mind when he hears this, and he puts this poor child in a labyrinth, which is a big puzzle. You've seen them on all the, I know you know what a labyrinth is. And this poor kid, from the time he's a baby, he's tortured. He's just absolutely, just everything that could be put on this kid is put on this kid, and he can never find his way out of the labyrinth. So ultimately he dies a horrible death, never having had love in his life, never having experienced beautiful things. And it's a really tragic story. Now, Christina Stone, I don't know you, but I know from your energy and from the interactions we've had, your life is very much like a labyrinth. It's just this puzzle of a place that you can't seem to get out of. But the thing about it is and you feel like you haven't really experienced true love. People that love you for you, people that just don't want something from you, but again, just love you for you. But you have, and you can find your way out of that labyrinth, that puzzle, because here's the 10 of Pentacles, and that portends of, in the traditional tarot, which is what my deck is based on, is the Rider-Waite Tarot. The 10 of Pentacles is about a happy family celebrating with abundance, and they all love each other and they want to be around each other. And then, of course, here is the Knight of Wands. Here's the Fox. You're clever enough. You're smart enough. You've got the energy enough to pull that family together, to get them to stop their nonsense, and everybody live a happy, abundant life where you're not robbing Peter to pay Paul, where you're not like, what the heck do I do this month? How do I get out of this month? How do I get out into this month? And here is the, I just see this card as you, the gorilla card. It's the 7 of Wands. It's about courage. It's about achievement. It's about being able to get rid of all of the negative, all of the hard stuff, and come out victorious with really not that much effort, because it has to start here and it has to be here, right? So are you listening? You always have something to say, Christina Stone. I know you're still here with me. Hey, Leslie Ann. And hey, Melanie. So I feel like the produce aisle, you're back. Hey, hey, Mrs. Goodman. Hey, Michelle. And so it is imperative that in this coming year, in 2024, you put down your foot and you make the people around you do what they're supposed to do. It's just that simple. But you got to do what you're supposed to do also. And that is slow down, get organized, and take things one step at a time. And that's really for everybody, because 2024, there's going to be so much goodness that's going to come for everybody. You're going to be like a kid in a candy shop. You've got to slow down. What's your favorite candy? Let's start with that. Let's have a little bit of that. What's your next favorite? Let's have a little bit of that. Let's just start organizing them. And by the end of 2024, you're going to look around and you're going to have created something so solid and so stable and that you're so proud of. And even the people around you that were like, "Oh my god, this is the biggest bunch of BS ever," because more than and I've been reading for 30 years, you guys. I've read over 65,000 people. No joke, 65,000 people. A lot of that number is because I live in a university town and they have me do events all the time where we do 5-minute readings and we might read 100 people a night. It's insanity. And they have me in like, I don't know, 8 times a year or something, almost every month. Anyway, so all of that said, Christina, I know that some of that's hard to hear. I really do. Gypsy Nana, hey, how are you? Lisa Marie, hey, namaste. Wise girl, all right. Oh, that's very kind. Wise girl, I don't know who your aunt is, but many much loves to her. So, um, I know some of that's hard to hear. It really is, but you got to get your shiitake mushrooms together because you desperately run ahead, just like the poor minotaur, and you're constantly bumping into walls. You're constantly bumping into walls because you're so desperate to have people tell you you're right, you're good, you're talented, you're gifted, you're all of those things and more. And we know that. And you've got to get out of your own spinning cycle and take it one step at a time, and you'll be out of the place that I know you want to be out of. You'll be out of it sooner than you can say boo. So I hope that's helpful, and I hope that was helpful for other folks. And so I'm going to go back to Oddity. Her name was something Oddity. Let me go back. Okay, now Misplaced Oddity. I think you're the one that wrote about human trafficking and kidnapping. I think you're the one that wrote about it. I don't want to go. Hold on. I thought the universe was telling me to slow down. It turns out the universe forced me to see the bigger picture when it comes to my work. Kimberly Thoreau, I'm reading yours. I feel new surroundings, new career, new job. I'm scared, but I've been wronged by work and it's taken a toll on me mentally. Okay, I'm not healing the way I should. Any messages? Kim, I'll get to you in a little bit because some changes you should make and some I'm like, don't make them too soon. It makes me like, oh my gosh. Okay, so oh, thank you, Alesco. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that a lot. Okay, Misplaced Oddity. I don't oh, hi Tracy. It's so good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't want to go that deep into psychic land or I'll start mediumship, and I want to get to as many people as possible today. And so all of that said, I don't know, Dr. Mummy, just why? Hold on. You guys, if somebody named Dr. Mummy, if you can see that person, I'm trying to block them everywhere. They're just filthy and there's no reason for that. Anyway, okay. So I don't want to go that deep into everything with you. And I'm going to go on the assumption that you are telling the truth, and whether it's been happening to you or someone you love. I actually have a neighbor that some human trafficking happened to. And so I'm really sensitive about that at the moment. I'm always sensitive about it, especially as it pertains to children, obviously. But what I'm hearing is the case is being mishandled. The case is being mishandled, meaning it may not be being handled at all. It may be a number of different things. But if you can, I know, poof be gone scammers. But I I want you to please, hey Agnes, uh, I would like you please to confirm these messages that I'm getting, to let me know if that is happening, if you know that it is happening. Um, okay, I'll wait until the chat catches up, but let me give you some more information about that. I feel like you're really cold. Do you live in a cold place? Misplaced oddity. Do you live where there's a cold place, like up north? I feel like you're really cold. Um, okay, she's like, yes, it's on point. Okay. Um, the first thing you have to do, oh Jesus, you live in Michigan. Sweet mother of God. Okay. You have got, you personally, no matter what's going on, your number one, and I mean, oh, thank you, Produce Aisle. I really appreciate that. Hey, Corby. Hey, you guys. If you don't know my friend Corby, I'm getting back to you in a minute, Misplaced Oddity. If you guys don't know my dear, dear soul sister Corby Mitlide, she is an amazing tarot reader. She's a fantastic psychic, a fantastic medium, but she can do more with tarot cards than you ever dreamed was possible. I've never seen anything like it. It's craziness. And by the way, Corby, I have to call you today. You remember that favor we were talking about yesterday? Found it. It plopped right in my lap, and I'm going to call you. Okay, so Emily Ackerson, you told me I look tired. I don't care if you're cold. No, I'm I'm kidding, Emily. I swear to Swanee, honey, I am joking. I am joking you. But listen, I will tell you, Misplaced Oddity, you have got to get out of the cold. You have got to make sure that through this winter, your number one thing is to stay warm, or you are going to get sick like nobody's business. And again, I'm going to say this, I am not a medical professional of any kind whatsoever. I don't know why all the medical stuff is coming out today. I'm not going to stop the stream of it because obviously Spirit wants you all to have the information, but I'm going to say it. I've got a recording of this. I absolutely recommend that the first sign that anybody has of a sniffle of anything, you hightail it to somebody with all of those medical degree letters after their name, but not Bernadette. And so you prefer the cold. Ugh, oy vey. Ugh. I'm a Florida girl. It gets 70 and I'm wearing a parka. So you have got to stop. You've got to keep warm. There's something about being cold that triggers illness in you. And so I want to move on to the rest of the stuff. The way you're trying to go about bringing attention to and getting closure to the trafficking, the everything is not working. And it's a waste of your time and a waste of your energy. There are different ways to go about it that will be more helpful, but the homelessness, that's got to stop first. And the cold inside of you has to stop first. And honestly, that is the message for you today. I know it sounds like a small message, but it's not, because if you get the flu and it turns into anything else, you are going to be one sick cookie for a really long time and you're not going to be able to do jack. So I is Brad for real? Frank, I don't know who Brad is, but if you're asking, y'all, let me just say this. Nobody that knows me, I'm not going to write you and use filthy language on this chat. I don't anyway. And I'm not going to, none of my people are going to hit you up and be like, I'm drawn to your energy, inbox me for a reading. We're not doing that. Those are scammers. And if you want to give them your money, that is your choice. I would rather you give the money to animal charities, because you're going to get nothing from them except for, here's 2 lines for $100, and now buy my $700 candle that's going to change everything in your life. That anyway. So there's that. So Misplaced Oddity. I know that seems like a small message, but honestly, it's not. And when the homelessness, whoever this is that's homeless and is dealing with that, once the stability is there, then I feel like you'll look for a more organized group of people that have more of the legal, like they're an established, that's the word, the group that will come your way and you'll come their way, so that because you're gonna commit a fair amount of your time and heart and resources, and abilities, and you know, that kind of thing. You're going to donate a fair amount of that to fighting the human trafficking, the abuse, the whatever. But you're going to need to be with a group that is more that is established, and then you're going to find your place, your people, for the first time in your life. Because I feel like, I understand that your screen name is Misplaced Oddity, but people pick screen names all the time that are funny, or they kind of sort of feel that way, or this or whatever. But you honestly have been on, I just feel like you got maybe booted from your family when you were a kid. In many different ways, you got booted, and I just keep hearing that. And you've always felt misplaced and like an oddity, but you're not. Your heart glows so bright green and pink. Actually, not even green. It's pink. The pinkest of pink of pink, pink, pink. And I feel like now is your time. Now is your time to realize that you are smart, really creative, and you're smart like a fox. And that's going to help them. I feel like you may even go into doing, where they have people that dress up and they talk to these people on the internet, and then they make a date to see these people, but the police know about it, and then all of a sudden that person is totally busted. I feel like you may be that person that does that investigative work at some point. Oh, thank you, Wendy. This is my I love it. It's supposed to be an ugly Christmas sweater, but this is for my Chihuahua hops. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what's on the bottom of the sweater. Oh yeah, and my Christmas cactus. Feliz Navidad por todo. And so that is your message for today. And so, oh, you're wearing a foxtail right now. Okay, I'm not sure why you're wearing a foxtail, but that's very interesting. Um, so if you guys see what just happened, when I talk about evidence all the time, if you're working to want to be a professional reader, I'm always like, but you got to give evidence, you got to give evidence, got to give evidence. So I always have an agreement with spirit that when I'm giving messages for someone, they'll give me the exact words to you to come out of my mouth. And I said something smart like a fox or whatever like a fox, and Misplaced Oddity, who I'm doing a reading for right now, is wearing a foxtail right now. She just confirmed. She just confirmed that. You are very welcome. And hello from Long Island. Long Island, Bubala. I love it. All right. So I hope that's helpful. And I'm gonna go back to, I believe it was Kimberly Thoreau. Yes. Okay. Um, okay, Kimberly, I thought the universe was telling me to slow down. It turns out the universe. Okay. So Kimberly, I hope you're still here. Before I start on this reading, Kimberly, will you please verify that you're still here? And then we're going to talk about a couple other things until we figure out if Kimberly is still here. Hey, Margie Feliciano, Feliz Navidad, mi amor. Okay. Oh my God, Julie MT. Okay, Kimberly, great. I'm going to start your reading. I've been wondering about creating comics after I finish my degree next year and wondering if spirits. Yes, absolutely. It is not a risk. Holy cow. My whole body just went baboosh. I have goosebumps everywhere. I'm putting back on my jingles. We are going to get a jingle for your comics. And furthermore, you're to start those comics in the year 2024. You don't wait until the following year. No one cares if you graduate. Your characters don't care if you graduate. Nobody cares, because the joy that you get out of creating it is just going to light up your world. Holy guacamole. Yes, there's your answer. Okay, Kim Thoreau. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Kim, do you want to be an entrepreneur? Is that really? You're welcome, Julie MT. Um, and Julie MT, I expect to see some of those drawings. I'm not going to send them anywhere. I give you my word, Scouts honor. If they come to me, they won't go to anybody else. But I'm a huge comics person. Or organize your life coach. You've asked several times for a reading. If I can get to you, I will. But there are a lot of people ahead of you. And sorry about my sister's big pooch. Chester, Rester, relax. Chester, relax. Okay. So, oh, I'm glad you weren't offended. Okay, great. So, Kimberly Thoreau, I just asked you a question. I don't remember. Okay, great. Thank you for understanding, life coach. Sasby, my dog is looking for yours. Okay, I'm Kim. I'm just gonna go ahead and go. Oh wait, there it is. There we go. Okay, so in my heart, Chester, please. In my heart, I want to be making herbal remedies and natural soaps to connect with the earth somehow. There we have it. Okay, so really, you want to be an entrepreneur, and let me just tell you something. This is a message for everybody. Yes, I have a mentorship class that's a 7-month class. It's no joke. I make 6 figures a year doing what I do with metaphysics. And as I said before, I get over 1 million people a month to my websites. Chester. And I've had people begging me forever to put together a class. Well, the class won't do. A mentorship is the only way to teach people to do this. So what I'm going to tell you is the message that I'm about to give everybody has zero to do with what I'm doing. Zero. Well, I mean, it does because of the timing, right? But this is a true message for everybody because I do a lot of readings every week. I've been doing it for years. And this is the year of the entrepreneur. I'm telling you, if you've ever wanted to own your own business, I don't care if you sell 2 soaps a month. I don't care if you sell 1 herbal remedy a month. It doesn't matter. It's the start of something that's going to fill your heart. Just like you said, in your heart, what you want to do is do what your heart is telling you to do, because you're not going to be happy any other way. It's just that simple. Now, having said that, let me give you the disclaimer. Oh, wow. Thank you. Oh, look, Stella Stegman, what? You're going to give free readings and you want you're going to give accurate readings. No, you're not. Not on my channel. No, you're not. Okay. Stella Stegman, scammer alert, Stella Stegman. So all of that said, the amount of people that I've had show up in the last 4 months that don't want to be doing what they're doing, and it's sucking the life right out of them. It's truly, they drag home every night, and it's all they can do to take care of their family and climb into bed and go to sleep. It's all they can do when they hear the alarm in the morning. They get sick to their stomach. Does any of this sounding familiar to anybody? Is any of this sounding familiar to anybody? You wake up in the morning and your mind is just like, oh my God, I can't do this another day. Or again, you get sick to your stomach. You don't want to do it. You half drag out of the house. You go through your day, half listening, half participating, not giving even, you just don't have the energy. And then you literally crawl home at night. And if you're single and you don't have children, or you just don't have children or whatever, it's all you can do to drag into your house on your elbows, and you just plop in your bed and go to sleep. It's a depression like I can't even imagine. And I'm telling you that it is, you got to stop it, and only you can stop it. And your business may grow overnight. You may be one of these people that you see on Shark Tank, or people that that you hit it out of the park with some kind of awesome video about your product that goes viral. hopefully you've done all of your homework ahead of time, especially you people that want to make soaps and this and that. You people need to get business licenses and insurance, because if somebody takes your tonic or whatever and lands up in the hospital, they will sue you. So, that's all businessy stuff that we're not here to talk about, but we are here to talk about 2024 being an incredibly powerful year for the entrepreneur. And so if you want to stop the life that you're living and live the life that you want to live, get with the program. If you don't, then don't, and quit crying about it and figure it out where you can be happy. Because that's the other thing of 2024 is it's time to be happy. That's it. And if you can't be happy, then there's a problem with that. Even you guys that have health issues, trust me, happiness is a choice. Anyway, so I'm not here to who says that I've been running sites? Wait, who said that? Who said that they run sites? Hold on. Oh, Melanie, I'm sorry. I understand. I thought somebody said something about they run websites, but maybe I didn't see it. So all of that being said, Kim, let me get back to your reading. I feel like you have a couple of different jobs, and so one of the jobs just needs to go by the wayside. Nothing is going to come from it. It's just a miserable, depressive, toxic environment. Get rid of it. It's not helping, and you really don't make that much money there. The other job you're going to need to hold on to for a while, and I do feel like that if you'll do your magical work, I don't want to call you out, but I feel like you do magic work, Kim Throw, like spell work. I feel like you do that. And so if you're doing spell work, then just spell your your area, and that whole environment's going to get better. I'm sorry. I'm watching a person named Tanya Laubach who's saying hello to you, Emily. I only have one job, but currently I'm not doing my regular job. Okay. Kim, did you have two jobs at one point? Oh, hey. Hey, Mom. Good morning, Tanya. Kimberly's mom. She's okay, y'all. Tanya Laubach is not a scammer. It's Emily Ackerson's mom. Hey, Mommy. Okay, so no, you didn't have two jobs. Okay, you totally did. I know you did. So maybe within the company you did two different things. Like maybe as a title you were this, but then they ask you to fill in for this, something like that. Hey, Tanya. I feel like it's something like that. Anyway, here's the point. If you're not doing your work right now, always one. I drive a semi truck because of my injuries in the office. Oh, okay. Got it. There we go. Two jobs. All right. And that's how you stick with it, is you find when spirit tells you something and you know it's correct, you just stay with it until you find out the exact what it is. Okay. So it's got to be the in the office one. I just don't feel like I don't like it. And the sooner you can get back in that truck, the sooner it will be, or the better it will be for you. And just make sure that truck is smudged to the high heavens, that you do all of your magical work around it, that you basically spell cast around it, but spell cast for you, not for everyone else. All right. We don't put spells on other people. We work with that spell work with ourselves. And again, I don't mean to sell you out, but I just feel like that's going to be very helpful. And I promise you, um, chin up, because things are going to get a lot better for you in 2024. And if you'll just take one little step at a time, one little step at a time with your business, you can grow it. You're not going to by the end of the year make enough living to take the place of driving a truck or work in the office or whatever, but you'll be making enough where you'll be so encouraged that you can do this, that then the next year you'll do more, and the next year you'll do more, and the next thing you know, you've got a business. And I'm very excited for you. I'm so excited, but you've got to do it. Oh yeah, see, the office is very toxic. That's what I'm saying. You've got to leave the one job for sure and get back to the second job, which is driving the truck, even though it's the same company and the injuries are keeping you from being in the truck. They've shoved you into the office where it's super toxic. Two jobs, you got to leave one job, right? The office, and get back to the truck. So I don't know what you've got to do with your injuries to be compliant with going back to the truck, so on and so forth. Anyway, oh, you're very welcome. You're so very welcome. But here's the thing, you guys, you have to do it. You have to do the things. You've got to do the steps. And it until you do them, then you're not, you'll do things here and there. And I'm not talking about you, Kim. I'm talking about everybody. Oh, you'll do a few readings here and you'll do a few this there and you'll do a few this there, but you won't turn it into a full-fledged business. Mine is a full-fledged business. I work this thing every single day, every day. There is not a day that goes by that I don't do something in my business. Even if it's 15 minutes, I'm doing something. I'm always like, well, let me just get that ready for Monday. Let me do that. You don't have to be like that, but if you want to be an entrepreneur, then be an entrepreneur. It's just that simple. Okay. Ooh, Kim, you've got a long recovery. I stopped. Oof. So stop saying it's going to be a long recovery. Just start giving thanks that it is healing, and give thanks that it's going to heal by, and give a date like today. I mean, it could theoretically do that. It might not, but it could. Okay, so there we go. Hey, Maria. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard from you in forever, ever, ever. How are you, honey? Tanya Saranya. Will I get admission for master's next year in 2024? Oh, I want to tell you yes, but I'm really not sure. I don't know, Tanya. I want to tell you what you want to hear, but I am not sure that's going to happen in 2024. I hope you applied other places, and you might, or you might be on a wait list. I want to tell you something different. And let me also say, I rarely do yes or no questions. I'm not really good at them. I'm not. But I was told by Spirit to talk to you about your question. Okay. Cheryl, I don't know if anybody asked, I don't know who asked you about being sick. It wasn't me, I hope, because I didn't think you were sick. Deborah Tureau. Oh, thank you. I'm looking better and sounding better every day. That is a really big deal. Thank you so much. Produce aisle. Thank you for the donation. And I am going to, you know what, Produce aisle, I'm going to do some bibliomancy. If you guys don't know me from my book yet, I'm very proud of it. It's an opus. Holy God, it weighs 6 pounds. It is the work on the subject of spirit animal guides in the entire world. No joke. 724 pages, 300 animals, tons of information about everything. And if you don't know a thing called bibliomancy, it's where you open a book and then you just randomly find a line in there or whatever, and that's the reading for that person that day. Produce aisle. Mama bear. Oh my God, help me. I'm not good at this. You got lion, baby. So building something solid and stable is what I'm about. Telling myself it's okay to grow. Um, well, produce aisle, I hope you're still here, because when you start talking about lion, and let me find just one, let me just randomly go to, okay, I'm closing my eyes. I'm going by feel. All right. Oh, wow. It went right to the deities. Let me see if I can read this. These are not the greatest reading glasses in the world. Let me just tell you, they may look super cute, but I bought the wrong. I bought 1.25s and just got told I needed 2.0s. So I got to order them again. But right now, it looks like you're supposed to be working with deities, because the goddess of dance and protection, lioness head instead of a domestic cat, other deities for Egyptian pantheon lion likeness, including the fierce friend to women and children, Sekhmet, which is Bast's son, and oh God, it's a war god, Mahias, Maahes. Okay, lady. Produce. Oh, I think you're a lady. I'm not sure. I've never asked. There is something big deal going on, because when you start talking about lion energy, you start talking about sun energy and the golden ratio and all of those. And now from the book, I was called to talk to the deities for you, to tell you the deities that will be working with you through whatever this is that you're creating. So when you put on there that you're building something solid and stable, you ain't kidding. But when you say it's okay to grow slowly, I think you might want to tell yourself it's okay to grow big. Now, it might be slowly, whatever slowly is to you, but I don't think it's going to be as slowly as you think. And I know it's going to be bigger than you think. The other thing is, in this class that just kind of sort of ended, I don't think this class is ever going to end, where I was working with people about healing their trust issues by working with their animal spirit guides. Big cat energy was pervasive through this whole class, just like unicorn energy. Big cats were everywhere for everybody. So something is tied to fear, isn't it always with everyone? But something is tied to fear, and you're going to want to, like you said, you're telling yourself it's okay to do this. I would really encourage you to figure out what it is that you're fearful about. Why do you have to tell yourself that it's okay to grow slowly? Why do you have to tell yourself it's okay to grow at all? I mean, isn't that everybody's dream, is to grow? You don't want to grow faster than when something gets away from you. I mean, I am the queen of that. Honestly, I've had 6 or 7 businesses. There always comes a tipping point where it just grows so fast and so big, it just gets away from me. And that's usually when I sell it and move on to a different business, because I just, what I do now, I've been doing for a couple decades, and that's a long time for me. And I love it, and I'll never give it up. And I know that I found my sweet spot. I know that I found my thing. So if you've found your thing, then get to the bottom of the fear of why you have to tell yourself that. And that's going to open doors that you dream of, but I don't know that you really think it can happen to you. But yes, it really can. And by getting lion energy, I would work with that as a spirit totem and power animal. Find the lion in you for the totem. Work with lion as a power animal whenever you need extra clarity, whenever you need money to float whatever or to buy whatever, when you need to shine your light, when you need to buck up and have strength. Work with it as a spirit animal so that the animals will send you signs when you need them most, so that you can be reminded that lion is supporting you during this opening phase of what you're doing. Holy Lionabunga instead of Cowabunga, Lionabunga. Okay, what time is it even? Okay, I've got more time. If you guys have more time, I have more time. Okay. Ooh, Kim, broken wrist. Oy vey. All right, I'm quiet because I'm looking through the messages. Ah, Dana Walsh, you stop that right now, but thank you. You stop it. Thank you for the donation, Dana. I really appreciate it. Oh, hey, Carolyn. Hey, Net. Francie Epps. Hello. You love the book. Yay. Oh my God. Is Dawn Yoda here? Dawn, how are you, honey? Oh, Produce Aisle, you were still here. Oh, thank God, because that was an amazing message. Who wrote on here they're not sure they're readable? Carolyn, just in time for Lion. That is awesome. Oh, Don, that book is worth its weight in gold. I wish I had 6 pounds of gold. That would be fantastic. Hey, Lotus. I thought I saw on here that somebody put that they're not sure they're readable. I don't read for people like that. I don't, because everybody's readable, and usually that's a let's see what you got. And it may not be. I don't feel like that person. I know I saw it. I don't feel like that person's like that, but I don't know. Sandra Manweiler, Willer. Okay, hold on. Year of the Entrepreneur. Yes, I'll continue to move forward. It's been a challenging, busy year for my creative industry, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to pull a card for you, Sandra. I don't know if you're still here, but it's Emily, you just started selling your paintings. I totally love that. Okay, this is really interesting. So Sandra Manwiller, I don't know if you're still here. You might be. I hope you are. Because the Jaguar came for you. She is the Queen of Swords in my deck. And in the deck, I just want to show it to you guys again because she is so powerful and such a shaman's animal. She is the front of the deck. She's the front of the book. And she brings so much everything to whatever you're doing. And again, she's the Queen of Swords. Now, some people in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, which is what my deck is based on, the Arcanimal Tarot and Oracle deck, they'll flip swords and wands, and that's up to you, whatever you want to do. But you said something about your industry had slowed down. And so I'm wondering if the industry that you're in, Dana, thank you so much for hawking me. I really appreciate it. Subscribe, share, click like. Don will tell you, I always forget to say that stuff, and it's really important, and it's super helpful for the channel. So all of that said, oh, Saffron Sassy Pants, how are you? Oh, thank you guys. Oh, all the family, all the wild one. The wild pack has shown up this morning. Yay. So excited. So, oh God, I hope you're still here. Hey, Jim, how are you? And so Lordy, I hope you're still here, but this is going to be a message for everybody because so first of all, she rarely shows up because she is the queen of all, and she's on the front of the deck. She's on the front of the book. She is the queen of everything. And if I could sing, when I get my voice back, I will sing you guys the queen of everything, at least two lines of it. And so when you talk about swords or you talk about wands, we're talking about something really artistic like painting, drawing, writing, something. Oh, hey, Sandra. So Sandra, are you in a creative industry where there's painting, drawing, writing, something where you work with a pen or a paintbrush or something where you do something, even if it's a keyboard? Hey Jim, and thank you for recommending your friend who showed up earlier today. That was really kind. So it's it's when you're talking about the queen of something, Weiler, Willer of man. I bet you have to go out, but I can't help you right now. You got to give me at least 15 or 20 minutes. You'll be okay. I know you got to go out, but you'll be okay. Um, so all okay. So all of that said, um, I looked at what you wrote about it's been hard in your industry, whatever that industry is. However, it's only hard for you because you don't think of yourself as the queen of it. And what that means is you've got to think of yourself as really like top level at what you do. And I'm being told that your work is very close to top level, but there are some things that you could do, almost some like classes you could take or I don't really want to. The word certification is not necessarily the right word to insert, but it is taking just some just some small workshops or something. It's going to tip your work over the edge and it's going to give it that edge. Chester, honey. Oh my God, he weighs 110 pounds. Um, d- just doing that is going to take your work to a whole new level. So for instance, when Mind Valley online, I don't know if you guys have seen the ads for Mind Valley, but they did a Black Friday special and I jumped on it because I mean, it's no joke for their, for their membership. But to be honest, even if it was full price, it's worth every penny. And I'm watching a couple of different classes right now, and all of a sudden, whammo. And I think that's where all of the healing stuff is coming out today. I always suppress that because I don't want to put myself in a potentially litigious position. So even though I can do medical psychic work, medical mediumship, medical whatever, I just don't. But today it's coming out in spite of myself. So I I am taking those classes. They're very high level. And yeah, you take them online and they're just a bunch of videos that you watch. Okay. But I can connect the dots because I've been doing this for so long. Where I'm going with this is for you, even though things have slowed down for you, you can speed up your money and you can grow your money by becoming the real queen of swords. So if I may, I would invite you to spend some time with not only the Queen of Swords card in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, but also the Queen of Wands and Jaguar as a spirit totem and power animal. And when you spend some time working with their energies, and this is going to be for anybody who's in a creative endeavor like Emily, this could be for you also because you with your paintings, I where have I been? How me of all people did I not know you're an artist? What? Did I know that and just like totally flipped out and forgot about it like a jerk? If I did, I'm totally sorry. Please send me some. I'd love to see them. If you've got an Etsy store, I'd love to see that. But all of that said, um, I would, Miss Manweiler, I would get with those and you'll find that your money situation will change dramatically. Okay, I hope that's helpful. Okay, you guys are in love with Chester. Great. I'm going to send him to you and he can. Oh, Lordy. He's got to go potty, but I can't get up and let him go potty. I'll be gone from this thing for like 20 minutes. So, all right, I'm going to do. Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to do one more question. Alice Murray, you said you'd love to read the book. You can get it at my website still. I literally have 50 copies left, maybe. Maybe it's going out. It's out of print. But here, I'll put the link for it in the there, Alice. There's the link for it where you can still buy it at my website. Okay, Saffron Sassy Pants. There's the link. You can still get it at my website. It's actually, I got to tell you guys, I mean, those of you that know me know I don't brag, but this book is no joke. See, it's ginormous. It's like 9.5, well, it's like 12 or 11.5 by 9.5. It's 724 pages. My sister who does all my artwork did all the artwork. It's pretty amazing. It's got like I said, 300 animals. What is that came up for you guys? That's funny. Oh my God, with this already. Ooh, Cthulhu. That, ooh, hey, Tanya. Hey, guys, that is my dear soul sister, Tanya Poss. She owns a page called I Have a Spell for That. They've got, I don't know, 200,000 people or something that are interested in pagan, witchy, Wiccan kind of things. And it's a pretty amazing page, if I do say so myself. Tanya is a great teacher. She's always helping people that are just getting into the craft. And please check out her page. I Have a Spell for That. She's one of the absolute best human beings I've ever met in my life. I'm so lucky to know her. And so, you tried to order the book? Kimberly, just call me at my office, 415-871-5322. Oh, sweet. You're in LA. You're an actor. See. Okay, there we go. Scripts, the writing, the whole. Okay. I'm with you. Who's your representation in LA? And that's awesome. Just to even get represented as an adult is big. It's a big deal. You must have some nice credits. For those of you that don't know or didn't know, I managed child and young adult actors in Hollywood for about 20 years. And I'm a master level acting coach. So I'm always down for something like that, which is interesting because that's a good part of the business class is the coaching that I do for people who are wanting to take their business online. Because if you're not willing to do video, you're not going to have a business online. Let me just tell you that now. There you have it. Number one more time. Sure, Kim. It's 415-871-5322. Okay. All righty. So, produce aisle. Yay. Ooh, Tanya, there is produce aisle. She's got a line of witchy raven boutique stuff. That's cool. Oh, that's awesome. You're very welcome. Okay, so I'm going to take one more question. Let me scroll back up and through here. I'm going to flip a card for somebody. Yeah, Maria, whatever you're asking about. If you're asking about the book, yes, you can get it on the website. Melinda Fern, you asked about insight as to the energies of the accident you had last night. You feel calm about it. Yes, it saved you from something much worse. I'm not sure what that is, but every time I want to move ahead to a point in time where you didn't have that accident, I feel horrified, just horrified. So whatever that was it actually worked in your favor. I hope that's helpful. That's a little scary, but it's true. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to take 2 questions. Okay. I am going to take 2 questions when I find another questions. Oh, that's cool, Saffron Sassy Pants. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Tanya, you have 400,000 plus? Where have I been? That is awesome. Good for you. Listen, I'm telling you guys, you've never seen a page like Spell. Never. If you lean that way, if you're interested in pagan, Wiccan, witchy poo stuff, I have a spell for that. It's the one. And Tanya will do anything for anybody. I'm always like, Tanya, stop doing things for people. Okay, I don't see one. I'm just gonna draw. You know what? Jim Sheritz, are you still here? I hope you're still here. I don't know why. Yes, Tanya, the funk will leave in time for the new year. Adriana, I want to answer that question, but oh, hey, Jim. For all the purposes I mentioned earlier about medical stuff, I am not going to answer you. I am very sorry. What I will tell you is something is off, and I would keep getting tested. I would not let them I would not let them keep telling you there's nothing wrong. If it feels off, it's off. I don't know who Katie is, and I don't know who the daughter is. Sorry, Jim. Oh, if that's the lady you were asking you. Okay. Oh my God. Cthulhu, Producile Cthulhu is your spirit animal? Holy cow. All right, Jim, I'm going to pull a card for you. Okay, I'm not going to pull a card. It's just going to flip right out of the deck. Wow. Okay. Jim, the Hierophant, which is the stag card in my deck, has shown up. Now, that's really interesting to me because I know that you're a hunter. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that you're a hunter. And I would really consider that when you've got the stag, which for me, when it comes out for a client, always means big business. Now, in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, it speaks to things that are religious, that are very what's the word I'm looking for? Um, it's always the same way all the time, and it adheres to tradition year after year, decade after decade, century after century. And some of that is okay, but some of it is not okay. And it's it with what you're wanting to build with your reading business. I would encourage you, and this is a tough message, but I'm a mama bear, so I'm going to give it to you like I'm hearing it. I would encourage you to think about, and gosh, I just could be wrong. Man, I could be wrong. Yes, you are a hunter. Okay. I just wonder that you go hunting for the very thing that you want to become, which is the leader. And you want to have, I don't know how big you want your business to be, but you certainly want it to be, I believe, enough that you can not do your regular day job. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's true. Thank you. That is really kind, Sandra. Thank you for the donation. Hey, Sam. I didn't even see you pop up. Hey, Sam, I'd love to see you again. Come on back and remind me, and I'll make sure to flip card for you. Um, I I would just consider that the next time you think you want to go hunting and you want to hunt deer. So I don't know what the laws are in your state, but spend some time as regards your business with this card. Yes, you would like to stop working. Well, just know that you wrote that at 12:22, and we're having this conversation, and you wrote that you would like to stop working. Again, it's written at 12:22, and here we are with the Hierophant. So I Yeah. There's some big stuff going on around you right now, Jim, and I wonder, sometimes those of us that are giving messages to other people, sometimes we don't see those messages when they come in for us. And so I'm wondering if that is the case here. You're just not seeing the messages that are coming through for you. So there you have it. I will tell you all that I love you very much. I will be on a couple of times next week, probably Tuesday and Thursday. Those are probably going to become my regular days to be on. Thursdays might be a little bit later. I'm trying to help the people on the West Coast that are always like, "Oh, I can never catch your show. I can never get your show. I can never get your readings." But I hope this was helpful to you all. Thank you for all of my regulars that have shown up. I love you so much. You are so good to me. And thank you to all of the new people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You will see me next Tuesday at 11 o'clock. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for all of the support. And I will say, as I always do good for animals and stay wild. Take care, everybody.